Hello everyone, I'm Epsilon9, and this is going to be the first episode of my, ideally, full 100% playthrough of Fallout 76. Except what I'm going to be doing is hopping back and forth between characters. I'm mostly just going to be focusing on highlights from the various characters I'll be playing. I'll be playing in my own time, I will be recording, I will obviously be speaking at my leisure. And if anything interesting happens with any of the characters I'm playing as, I'm going to upload it and put it in like a compilation episode. What we have right here is Old Jeb 1.0, not counting the Jeb that we had in the beta. Jeb is a character who is going to be poorly optimized. He's a character who's going to be doing a little bit of sniping, a little bit of crafting, a little bit of survival stuff. Little bit geared towards... He'll be a little geared towards playing solo, a little bit geared towards playing with other people. He's more of a roleplay character. And he'll mostly be hanging out in his vault suit because he's looking for that special outfit that, when you look at it, you just think, yeah, that's a man named Old Jeb. Over the course of this playthrough, you may see other characters who I've conceptualized, such as Lavinia or Entwistle. You're probably not going to see the pro wrestler character I came up with over the beta named Trucks. Because let me tell you something, brother. This voice is really tough on the throat and the temples. It makes it hurt like a son of a bitch. Ooh, yeah. And when I was playing with Jeb 0.5, we'll call him, during the beta, I went west. And this time, I think we shall go northwest. See what's in that general direction. Follow the road just a little bit. Oh, it's nice to see I have my well-tuned in, finally rested perks still going, even after I logged off for a little bit. That they work for in-game hours. Should definitely see about probably eating something. Squirrel on a steak, that'll restore some HP. Yeah. Keep all the rest of that stuff. So, yeah, I checked out Anchor Farm. And there's not a lot here. I mean, you got some vegetation like soot flowers, and you got some fire caps running around. You got some ghouls that just really aren't that important. Got some irradiated water. That whole house is boarded up. There's really nothing here for the most part, unless I'm just overlooking something. But, you know, it's something. It's here. Do I even have the best possible machete equipped? Yes, I do. Of course, last time I was here, it was nighttime. I missed this Nuka-Cola stand. It's kind of cute. I hope I can actually construct something like that later. I was playing right here, which I'm assuming is a crop duster of some sort. Might as well end these guys for a little bit of experience and some loot. Yeah, you have this big house out here in pretty much the middle of nowhere you can't get into. And there's really not that much here. I mean, you got the water, like I said, and some vegetation around. I can't even equip the metal chest piece because that is like way above my level, but I can scrap it down for things. I already got the daily challenges down because I have a side character who you may see in one of the loading screens. I created her for the express purposes of farming daily challenges for Adam. And what I'm thinking we're going to do now is, because I previously went in this general direction right over here. Yeah, during the beta I went straight south. The previous direction, session I went over here with my original iteration of Old Jeb, and this time we went northwest, and I think this time around we'll like circle around Vault 76 and then head straight south to the Overseer's camp. And yeah, it is a little intimidating seeing a bunch of higher level guys running around. But you know, you have a bunch of people that are playing one character consistently, just loving. Jesus Christ, 61, please. Ah, well, ignore those. Just Gonna ignore those, just gonna play on my own. This isn't about a competition or anything. It's just exploring. It's just about taking your time. It's about breathing in the atmosphere and taking in the lore, you know? Just walking. Look at this. You have some minor stuttering and such, but it's a big world. I know what this is. I think I know what that is. No, actually, I don't know what that is. That is possibly Vault-Tec or some such. I mistook that for one of the event quests that has you go around collecting water, air, and soil samples. Grafton Radio actually goes out pretty far. Not going there yet. Like I said, we're just taking our time. Just exploring. There could be something off in any of these other directions that I'm just not catching, but you just won't know. You just kind of have to explore. Sometimes you see stuff, sometimes you miss stuff, sometimes you find stuff that other people missed. It's one of the reasons why you play games like Fallout 76, is for the exploration. But Anchor Farm, like I was saying earlier, I'll probably be back there at a later date. Wish I had binoculars. Binoculars are one of those things where you always see them lying around, but then, like, when you really, really need them, you don't have them. And you can't remember, where the heck did I see those binoculars? Well, Jeb's going to make heavy use of binoculars in this playthrough, I would imagine. But first off, you see that? What I'm heading towards right there on my compass, that little monolith-looking icon? That's a lookout tower. I've only been to one lookout tower previously, and I went up to the top of it and just looted it for supplies and then left without actually knowing how the lookout towers function in Fallout 76. So this will be my first time properly using one. I'm so happy you guys are here to join me for that. I really am. Okay, yeah. Got those swarms. First time I've run into them myself, but... yeah, bee swarms. Ugh. Not like a standard enemy. Not something you can really kill. Gotta keep my distance. Well, I mean, you can kill them by just damaging them like any other enemy. But you can't loot the body, as far as I know. Unless... I got that hive over there. Excuse me. Got 12 experience for that. That's not bad. Yeah. Alright. Got honey off of that. Not sure what I can use honey for, but it's the first time I've seen it. Could be useful. You guys did a terrible job of protecting your hive. And I know there's mutant ferns in the game, and they kind of look like that in the previous games, but I can't remember... I don't know what they look like in this one. Fortunately, I haven't seen too much that uses them, nor the Road to Dungeons right here. What in the... okay, got super mutants. Probably gonna die here. That gate is impenetrable. Holy crap! Already my head's crippled. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna die here. Take a stim pack right there so I don't blink out again. Oh, that is a skirmisher, and he's a boss. Can't level up now. Doesn't pause the game like in previous titles. Oh, you gave me some good stuff. I'm gonna leave your bones right there, though. I have no use for bones. Where the hell did that other guy go? That's why I hate killing people on a hill. They always roll down. Like wood. I love how plentiful wood is. Not sure what either of those I can use for. I don't think either of those two items that I just passed up are valuable. I think liquid nitrogen is.
Come out, wherever you are!
I'm a-coming. It's got nothing. These big old bags of meat. Makes my skin crawl to think that Jeb actually had to stick his hand in there. How do you even, like, get that fixed up? Got a foot? Elbow? A Jay Leno chin? Knock, knock! Okay. Blood pack. I'm tempted to... Responder's note. I'm tempted to take the bloodsucker perk, because blood packs are pretty plentiful, and that makes them really useful, but I'm saving that for my other character. Hey, idiots, want to get into this safe? No problem. We threw the key off the balcony when you were coming up. Saw it land right on top of the shitter outside. Pretty sure you walking bricks can't read, so good luck, assholes. Ha ha! Oh, good one. Not taking a ranger hat, though. So, let's see here. Yeah, so, the other character, Lavinia, you'll probably see her in one of the, loading screens. Yeah, I gave her the Bloodsucker perk. So, oh. That's a lot of stuff you're finding, aren't you? Okay, so you got the lighthouse, which I knew about, as you can see right there. The isolated cabin, I think I've been to before. The lumber mill, that's a great source of wood right there. Moonshiner's shack, you can kill ticks, and you got a chemistry station there. 7 new locations discovered. Twin Pines cabin, I don't think I've been to. Wilson Brothers Auto Repair, haven't been there yet. The Gorge Junkyard, I really should have been there, I would think. I haven't, but I should have. You can find, if you take that workstation, you can get 5 food, 3 water, 1 junk, 1 titanium, 1 concrete, and 1 wood. Not bad for a starting area. Not bad for a workstation. Say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... I think I'm missing one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope, got all of them. See, now there's an outhouse right. Damn, Jeb, you only have like 1 perception, but your eyes are good if you can see the key from here. At least I can. I don't want to jump down because I don't. Yeah, fall damage is pretty generous in this game. In terms that you can actually jump from a pretty decent height and not get killed by it. But I would imagine jumping from this height would at the very least cripple your limbs, and I already had to use a fully bloated stim pack. Right off the bat, you should probably find a lot. You should probably get access to a lot of purified water, which I'm not entirely sure how to make purified water yet. But you should dilute as many stim packs as you can, because you don't need them to be at full power. Ah, the keychain helped. Anyone in here? Nope. You can imagine that's poop. That's just the ground clipping through the bottom of it, though. Make some boiled water. Always useful. See, fire cap soup. Now, it's... It was the disease cure is what I need the fire caps for, and I know where to find blood leaves and snaptail reeds. Don't want to use the one boiled water I have on that just yet. I'd rather make a disease cure. And they'd say disease cure forest. I'm assuming that is just the specific recipe is, here is a standard disease cure, but it was constructed through ingredients found in the forest, as opposed to, no, this only works on diseases you receive in the forest. You guys killed a lot of blood bugs. 45 rounds, and gonna leave the pre-war money, because, unlike in previous games, it's not quite as light. You don't really sell it for anything. In previous games, pre-war money was actually a pretty decent source of caps, but as far as I can tell, you can't really sell the pre-war money in this game, so it's borderline useless. I'm going in this direction. So yeah, there's really no reason to get the pre-war money. It's just a major source of cloth, and cloth is really plentiful. There's a lot of places where you can get cloth in this game, and cloth isn't really that vital of... Oh, I thought I heard someone. Cloth isn't really that vital of a construction ingredient. Yeah, if I were you, I'd start filing those things down. You think that'd be painful? Vegetable starch, that is an adhesive. Brexo cleaner? Beer bottles, nope. More purified water. Oh my goodness gracious, it's the guitar sword! Which I will not be able to use until I'm level 15! Oh, that is garbage. Oh well. I can still scrap it. Take some more wood, because you never have enough wood. Wood might be the single most plentiful item in the game, but you always have something useful for it. The second is steel, which you hardly have anything for. Oh my... What was it? Sickleman was here. Ew. Okay, let's see here. Loose gears, useful. Waste antiseptic, that's... Screw you, I'm taking your sickle, you psycho. Circuits, useful. Wood scraps, useful. 44 rounds. And a pipe revolver. Pretty sure the pipe revolver uses 45 rounds, doesn't it? Glowing fungus. I have not yet found a use for glowing fungus, and that's really weird to me. I should look online later and find, see if they have a recipe. I think toothpaste has an antiseptic in there, which is potentially useful. How do I get into the main cabin? Is it just straight up boarded up? Can I just not get in here? No, I should be able to. Yeah, get up there. We'll get checking you out in a sec. I just want to see if I would imagine I can get up there. Might require the use of the marsupial mutation, though. This is frustrating. Darn it! Hit my head on a tree branch. There's really no reason... Oh! Doy! Coming in from underneath. Saw mole rats do it? Of course I could do it. Military grade duct tape. I think that's like really good. Why am I even wondering about it? I can just go ahead and check. Yeah, you get 2 ballistic fibers and 4 adhesives. Ballistic fibers way more useful than cloth. Toothpaste is plastic and antiseptic. So, even though antiseptic's pretty useful, plastic's going to be really useful for bundling aluminum and lead, which I'm going to be doing very often, as well as bundling all my other excess junk, which I shall not be using, but I can sell off. Butter churn top. But I can't take the butter churn itself. Oh well. Moonshine jug. Okay, the liquid nitrogen dispenser only gives me 2 steel, whatever. And the moonshine jug only gives me 2 glass. Yeah, not useful still. Toaster will give me springs though, so I'll take that. A recipe for sweet potato stew. I'm taking spices because I would think that some spices are almost as plentiful as sugar, and I know sugar can be used for certain things. Wow, I dropped 11 pounds of weight that way. Dropping the boards. Because I don't need boards. I unlocked the true receiver for the pipe pistol, and pipe revolver gives me the long scope. Awesome! I'll be keeping on to the one hunting rifle, though. Sickle I can delete. So rarely do I get mods for melee weapons. Scrap you. And scrap you. Also very rarely get mods for armor. That's disappointing. Okay, that was a mistake. Ugh. Ugh, give me the heebie-jeebies on that one. No, leave that for aesthetic purposes. I will not scrap wind chimes. Maybe people find them more annoying than I do, and I kind of find them annoying sometimes myself, but... Do I know how to craft throwing knives by default? Yes, I do. In the beta, throwing knives were a really good source of getting caps. They have since patched that out. So now you can no longer sell throwing knives, which is silly. But throwing knives are still, like, surprisingly powerful weapons. They're relatively accurate. They deal a lot of damage, especially if you use them as a sneak attack method. Oh, I like melons. I like melons in this game because you can make melon tea out of them. And melon tea gives you, like, 0.08 health regen when you drink them, as well as taking care of thirst, which I have much more trouble managing my thirst than anything else. You know, you can just screw off with that right off the bat, because I'm not going to be going there. I'm focusing on other things, so I'm just going to turn that off. Let's head a little bit more further south. I need access to more boiled water. Which, that's not too hard to get, because you have, pretty much any stream will give you dirty water, and then all you have to do is just get wood and take the dirty water and the wood to a cooking station, like that right there. And boom, you got dirty water. Which will allow you to craft most things in the game. The hard part is finding a means of getting a steady access of purified water. Still trying to find a way... Still don't know what that is. Still trying to find a way to get a steady supply of that. Still trying to find a way to get access to the water purifier plans. I recall in the beta I found one spot for them. Glad I saved that boiled water. Yeah, I'll collect more boiled water later, especially alongside the blood leaves and snaptail reeds. The fire caps will keep for a little bit. The rest egg hides can be turned into leather, but I can cook up the meat real quick. Jeb won't be you cooking that much. Because why would I go for, like... Because, yeah, you have the option between... Ah, crap. Got another disconnect. You have your choice between going for the post-war food, which will give you various boosts and buffs, but has a chance of spoiling in your inventory, or you can go for the pre-war food, which doesn't spoil at all, but only satiates your hunger and health. So that's a fair trade-off. For someone like Lavinia, who's not, like, very highly spec'd off in crafting food, and I'm sacrificing the option of giving her perk points that'll go towards handling post-war food better, she'll be going for more canned food stuff. But she's also something of a roleplay character in addition to farming Adam. So she could eat dog food. She's not going to, though. Unless I decide to have her so, because it would probably be easier. Her main job is farming Adam, so I'll probably make stuff easier on her than I would other characters. Jeb, for example, is going to be a very poorly optimized character because he's a roleplay character. He's going to be doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that, because he's more of... I'm going to have him be more of a realized character than just a game character.